how to raise 1 million bob every 6 months, saving only 300 shillings a day with your friends. Imagine. I was just wondering, how can getting rich be so simple, so easy? Okay, so let me break it down for you. So last year, 2020, around October, a friend of mine, Beryl, uh, talks to me about an idea of a charmer. Now, I have always been very, very reluctant about doing charmers. Maybe I think partly because I did the first one with some of my choir friends, and it was what, table banking. It didn't go well. We were not serious, so it was a big flop, and I just felt, you know what, as far as wealth creation is concerned, I'm going to walk this journey alone because I got this. But then someone says, if you want to go fast, go alone. And indeed, you'll go fast, very fast, especially if you're a disciplined person. Let's do this, okay? But he says, if you want to go far, go with people, okay? So, Bell shared the idea of what about we do 5,000 a month? And like, it was at this time when I had just finished reading Washeke's book. I know you know Washeke, the founder of Centonomy. So I had just finished reading Making Sense by Washeke, the founder of Centonomy. So, I had already made my own goals, and I was thinking, look, I want to save more than this. I want to save more. So, like, okay, she was telling me we do 5,000 a month, and then we started brainstorming on it, and we thought, 5,000 a month. Let's get something that can stretch. I mean, something that will stretch us, something that will challenge us. And then we were like, okay, let's get two numbers each, so that we do 10,000 a month. And then remember, this is COVID season. Yeah, we were having this conversation around COVID season. And so what happened is that someone else came up with an idea of 200 a day. And then I'm giving you this story so that you do not despise this small change, that we have. So someone came up with the idea of 200 a day, and I honestly despised it. I was like, Mimi, 200 a day, I'm not doing. I'm not doing 200 a day, because I don't want to do a chama to buy masufuria and all these things. I mean, personally, look, I know so many ladies do this, and I am not doing this to belittle you. If you like that, more power to you. But I personally feel that if I want masufuria, which I really need right now, I just need to save that money alone and just go to Kamukunji and get them at wholesale price, best price ever. But I don't want to keep thinking about masufuria every day of my life, because I mean, like, every day I'm putting aside 20 shillings because I want to buy masufuria. I mean, look, that's me, okay? But we're different. So then Beryl, talks to me one day in a restaurant, and then she said, "You know what? 300 a day uh, is over 2 million in a year if you're 20." I said, "Wait, pause now, pause now. Now I want to listen to this. Now I want now. Now let's talk business." you know. And then it got me thinking, because this, in 2019, I did Centonomy. And if you know Centonomy, by the way, if you don't know Centonomy, just go on Google Centonomy. It's a personal development course. Did I say personal finance management course? It just helps you manage your finances, okay? So in 2019, I did Centonomy. And then now, Washiki kept talking about this idea of you can save your lunch money. It's just 300. Save that money. Carry your lunch and save that money. And so when now Beryl started telling me about the idea of this can actually be 2 million, by the way, I thought, wow. Because I had already done the math. Like I was telling you, if you want to move fast, move alone. And I was thinking 300 a day, 300 times 365 days should give you how much? Should give you 109,500 at the end of the year. That's you. Okay. So now I sat again and I did the math. I was like, wait a minute. If we are 20, if we are 20, we're going to have 2.19 million at the end of that year. And I said, yes, I'm in and I want to do this. So the big challenge now was, how then do we get the 20? How do we get to 20? I mean, we just started sharing the idea. We just went wild because we felt, look, if we can only have 20 serious people out of 7 billion people in this world, then we are headed for greatness. And that's what we did. So I will admit that it took a while to really identify the 20, because when you're inviting people to a wedding, trust me, 20 people, you can pick within a second or two. In fact, your family alone, 20 is I mean, so many people will feel left out. But when we are talking business, when we are talking investment, because the whole idea was this: we save 300 a day, and it's si chama ya mzunguko ati you get your 300 tomorrow. Me, I don't like that kind of chama, but if you love it, more power to you. It's just personal, nothing like, it's not a bad thing. I just personally feel, I just like chamas where we put this money and we just invest it. I personally do chamas for investment. Okay. So when so now I was telling you, when now we're down to business, when we're talking about um what when we're talking about 300 every single day, money that you won't touch for the next 4 years, or for, actually the project is 5 years, then it really brings you down to not picking people with that toothpick like this. And really, at some point, I had to post it on Facebook and on Instagram, and I was like, I mean, let me just get them wherever I will get them from. Let them be strangers, let them be people I know, let them be friends of friends, because now, how then do we get to 20? Because I told you, when it's about fun, it's about a wedding, a party, 20 people, my friend, 1 second is a lot to pick 20. But when you're talking about real-time investment, just think outside the box. Okay. So well, I remember this time, yeah, around the same time when I was looking for people to just join in, because I was trying to join to bring people in, and Beryl as well. So it was just teamwork, just her bringing in people and me too, like that. So you can team up with a friend, and I kid you not, there are people who are looking. I personally was looking for lookers. I mean, I'm looking for people who are looking. I don't just want to look to get people who are going to give 300 for 1 week or 2 weeks and then they stop, which is the reason why we said, look, we're not even going to register this group officially for the next 3 months. 3 months, we talked with Betty and we said, look, in the next 3 months, let's just see how this goes, so that we don't go through the whole process of registering this investment club and everything. Let's pick them with a toothpick. And I really thank God that God gave us the very, very best. Now I remember the same time, around the same time when I was looking for people to join this club, what happened is that I made a call to one of the ladies that we were with at St. Her name is Tina, and Tina said, I won't be able to join that right now, but I love that venture. She told me, look, even if you remain 5, Elsie, do not stop. Do not even think about quitting. Okay. And she really encouraged me. She told me, you know what, as we do a million bob every, wait, no, we do 100,000 per month. Okay. Then we've bought 100 acres in Malawi, and we are planting pineapples. And I was just encouraged. I was so encouraged. And this is what I got to learn from that whole concept, that look, you get the concept, get to understand the concept, and then bring it down to what works for you. Now, 300 a day may not work for you as it is right now, But you can get the concept, team up with people, okay, and then move forward. An example, a good example that I've just given is Tina. Now, Tina told me they do 100,000 a month. Now, I was personally not in a position to do 100,000 then, because I was also in the process of trying to start a business, okay? But 300 a day is my lunch money. 300 a day is money I spend on transport. If I can have like 3 times a week that I work from home, and then I save the 300 bob, because either way we're trying to, minimize movement as much as possible during this COVID time. If I can work 3 times a week from home, and then the other ones I can visit my clients, because I have some kind of clients who, I don't know why, they just, when it's personal like me and you, they buy. When it's online, God knows what happens to them. So anyway, so yeah, so that's it. Find people who just believe in your vision. And then I remember also Tina said, don't do this with relatives. Don't do this with people who you are so familiar with. I mean, uh, remove familiarity from all these things and just do business with strangers. And I was surprised to learn that she's doing that with so many strangers. I'm like, wait a minute, that is a bit crazy, but I like it. I like it that even in our team now, we don't have many relatives. And I remember, because we had just started this, of course the immediate instinct is, let me bring my sister, let me bring my brother, let me bring the, and then at some point, it got to a point where I was thinking, no, not anymore. We cannot add another sister or another brother, because of management issues. And managing 20 people is not a joke. But I am, what yeah, here I am. Did I say here am I? Here I am, telling you and trying to encourage you. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for the day you will be like Tina to be able to save 100,000 a month. Get the concept, work at your level, and get going. Okay, if you feel maybe 300 a day is way too much for you, and also remember, this is COVID season, which we totally understand. Try 100 a day, try 50 a day, but just ensure that this is not money that inazunguka and then it comes back to you. The best thing is just having it in an investment pool. So we are considering many options, which of course I am not, I don't have the power of attorney to share with you all those things. Okay, this is group things, so definitely we have some reservations as far as sharing what, as far as what to share. But all in all, what you have to remember is that start at your level, start with what you have, get your friends, get people who share in your vision. Okay, people who share in that vision, let them be strangers, whoever they can be. 20 is a good number, because 20 people saving 300 a day will give you 2.19 million every year. And I have not given you the math, by the way. Within 5 years, you should be having close to 14 million. Yes, 14 million. Yeah, and of course, you're not just going to have this money in the bank seated somewhere. You're going to be, investing this money from time to time, just investing this, because this is Stories of Africa, and we are just trying to help you understand that Africa, we can rise from where we are, we can rise with what we have, and we can do even better than the other continents. Okay, I mean, we have the best brains here. Look at M-Pesa, it's African innovation. Okay, look at all these amazing things that we're able to do. So if we can be able to team up and just do this, we are going to get far. So once again, my name is Elsie, and this is Stories of Africa. Subscribe to that channel so that I can keep giving you more insights into how you can be able to grow your wealth, and of course, as far as and also your health, of course, and also your fitness journey. So thank you very much, and God bless.